Welcome to Solving Rational Expressions Notes. So today we're going to be taking those rational expressions we're working on the last couple of weeks and actually start solving them, actually getting answers for those variables. So look at this, start off this. 2/3 equals a minus 1 over a plus a plus 4 over a. Okay. So we've got different pieces for us. So first thing we do is see on the right side, we have the same denominator. So what we're going to do, we'll copy this guy down again just by itself, and then combine these two on the right side under the same denominator. It's going to be a minus 1 plus a plus 4. All right. So let's combine all that stuff up top. So 2/3 equals a plus a. So that's 2a. Then minus 1 plus 4 plus 3 over a. Now I'm going to do a little cross multiplication. So 2 times a gives me 2a, and 3 times this whole mess up top. So it's going to be 3 times 2a equals 6a, and 3 times 3 plus 9. Okay, so I'm going to move this over a little bit so I have a little more room. So just copy it down real quick, 6a plus 9. Okay, now subtract 6a from both sides. We're going to do opposite, move it across the equal sign. So negative 4a equals 9. And then divide both sides by negative 4. And we'll get our answer of a equals minus 9/4. All right, so that's one way to do it. It's cross canceling, stuff like that. And similar to what we were doing last week a little bit. So another method. Now if you got 1 equal, let's make sure I get it right, 3 over 2 minus 1 over n. All right, so this would take a few more steps, right? Because of different denominators, different things going on. So another way to do this, actually, you might like a little better, is find the common denominator that fits all of them. So we have a 2. And we have an n. So the common denominator is 2n. Basically, you multiply them like that. So we're going to multiply everything by 2n. So we'll multiply this side by 2n, we'll multiply that by 2n, and multiply this by 2n. So what do we have left? So on the left side here, we're going to have 2n times 1. So it gives me just 2n. Then up here, you're going to have the 2's cancel. It's going to be n times 3, or 3n. And then over here, the n's will cancel. So it's going to be 2 times 1, or minus 2. That's a little better, a little nicer. So now we just go through the rest we have now. So little pieces, we go subtract negative 3n to both sides. It's going to be negative n equal minus 2. And then the negatives cancel. So we're going to have n equal to 2. I like that, huh? It's a little better than the cross canceling even. Or cross multiplication, sorry. All right, let's try another one. 1 over 4 equal 1 over 4p minus p minus 4 over 4p. Okay, so we're kind of multiply, get the biggest pieces. And the common denominator between all these guys, we see is 4p. I'm going to multiply every piece here times 4p. So it sounds like we're going across the whole thing. So on the far left here, the 4's cancel. So it's going to be p times 1, or p. And then 4p cancels 4p, so just 1. And then 4p does cancel, but do not forget to distribute that minus sign. So it can end up being minus p plus 4. All right, so now you combine like terms. P equals 1. 1 plus 4. Is a little bit better. 1 plus 4 gives 5 minus p. All right, so let's move things across. So do the opposite, move it across. So add p to both sides. So you get 2p equal to 5. And then divide by 2 to both sides. So our final answer, p equals 5/2. All right, doing pretty good. Hopefully you're liking this method a little bit. Okay, another example. 2 over b minus b plus 3 over b squared equals 3 over b. So just gotta make sure you have the denominator correct, that will basically match all of them, the one that matches all pieces. So in this case, b squared is the one that will cover all the bases. So you multiply b squared, and that one, you're going to multiply this one times b squared, and this one times b squared. Okay. So here, b cancels that b, so there's still one b left, so 2 times b is 2b. B squared cancels that b squared, so you just have b plus 3. Let's put in parentheses so I can remind myself to distribute the negative sign. Then the side, the b cancels one of the b's, so it gives us 3b. And then let's get rid of that parentheses. So 2b minus b minus 3 equals 3b. Let's combine like terms. 2b minus b, this is b minus 3 equal to 3b. And let's just do subtract b to both sides. So we get minus 3 equal to 2b. And continue up here. So it's minus 3 equals 2b. So we need to divide both sides by 2. So the final answer, -3/2 equals b. All right. I like that method a little bit. Hopefully you guys are too. All right, last example we got 1 over n plus 1 over 4 equals 1 over 4n. All right, so the common denominator that basically all of them will share is 4n. So I'm going to multiply all of them by 4n. So far left, n's will cancel. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 is canceled there, so it's going to be plus n, because n times 1 is n. And then 4n cancels 4n, so it just equals 1. All right, so now all we got to do, subtract 4 to both sides. N equals -3, and we are done. All right, so watch this recording a few times if you need to. Pause it, work through it, and as always, let me know if you have any questions and ask anything you need to know. Just let me know. Officers, whatever.